the past 30 years, Son Goku has been conducting a masterclass in discipline, and most of us were too busy watching the explosions to take notes. I used to be what you'd call a surface-level fan. I watched for the power-ups and the big finishes. But a few years ago, during a low point in my own life, I re-watched the Tournament of Power. And one scene didn't just resonate with me, it rewired my brain.
Goku! Are you finished?
Goku is facing Jiren. He has thrown everything he has at him. The spirit bomb failed. His ultimate technique, mastered Ultra Instinct, has vanished because his body literally cannot handle the strain. He's on his hands and knees, his muscles are torn, his ki is completely drained. He is, by every definition, defeated. But then he does the impossible. He pushes past the pain, past the exhaustion, past the logical conclusion that he has lost, and he forces himself to stand. Not with a triumphant roar, but with a shaky, agonizing struggle. He says, "I'm not going to give up. I can't give up. I won't give up." In that moment, I saw the difference between motivation and true discipline. Motivation is the spirit bomb. It's a flashy, powerful, one-time burst. Discipline is what happens after it fails. It's the decision to stand up when you have nothing left. The problem isn't just one villain, it's two, and Goku defeats them both. First, there's the fixed mindset monster. This is the voice that says, "This is just who I am. I'm not smart enough, strong enough, or good enough to do this." Goku was born with a low-level power level. He was weaker than Raditz. He was weaker than Nappa. He was never the strongest. But he never ever believed his current strength was his final form. The second, more dangerous villain is the final wall illusion. This is the belief that when you hit a point of ultimate failure or exhaustion, the game is over. When you fail a test, get rejected from a job, or burn out on a project, the final wall tells you to quit. Goku's entire life proves the final wall is a lie. The real fight, the real growth, begins only after you hit it. Goku's journey isn't random. It follows a perfect three-act structure for growth that we can all apply. Act 1, the gravity room, the grind. Before every major battle, Goku doesn't just hope he'll be strong enough. He seeks out a gravity room. This is the deliberate, uncomfortable, and often boring practice. For us, this is the deep work, the daily study sessions, the skill building that nobody sees. It's not glamorous, but it's the foundation of every power-up to come. Act 2, the near-death experience, the transformation. For a Saiyan, every time they are pushed to the brink of death and survive, they come back stronger. This is the most profound part of the analogy. Your near-death experiences aren't literal. They are your failures, your rejections, your moments of humiliating defeat. The key isn't to avoid them, it's to survive them and reflect. What did that failure teach you? How did that rejection reveal a weakness? If you learn from it, you will literally Zenkai boost yourself to a new level. Act 3, the new opponent, the application. After every transformation, Goku immediately seeks a stronger opponent. He doesn't sit back and admire his new power. He tests it. For us, this means after you level up a skill, you must immediately find a bigger challenge. Got better at public speaking? Give a bigger presentation? Improved your coding? If you don't apply the new strength, the transformation was wasted. This isn't just philosophy. Here is your real-world training regimen. Identify your gravity level. What's the one skill that, if you improved it, would change everything? Now find the gravity room for it. If it's writing, that's committing to 500 words a day. If it's fitness, it's that extra set you always skip. Turn the gravity on. Reframe your failures as Zenkai boosts. The next time you fail, and you will, instead of beating yourself up, conduct a post-battle analysis. Ask, what did this experience reveal about my weaknesses? What specific skill do I need to level up to prevent this next time? This turns failure from a verdict into fuel. The Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct is about moving without thinking, a state of pure mastery. You can simulate this by creating routines and systems. When you automate your morning, your workflow, your study habits, you free up your mental energy for the big decisions. Discipline is not about constant willpower. It's about building systems so you don't have to think about the basics. Find your rival. Goku had Vegeta. You need someone, a friend, a colleague, an online figure, who pushes you. Healthy competition isn't about beating them. It's about using their progress as a benchmark to ensure you never get complacent. Goku's story was never about being the chosen one. It was about a low-class warrior who, through sheer relentless will, kept showing up. He kept getting back in the gravity room. He kept learning from his defeats. He kept his eyes on the next impossible challenge. You have that same potential sitting dormant inside you. Your power level isn't fixed. Your final wall is an illusion. Your greatest transformation is waiting on the other side of your next great failure. The universe of your potential is infinite. Stop watching the fight from the sidelines. It's time to enter the tournament of power of your own life. If you're ready to build that will with me, subscribe below. Thanks for watching.